All right, we got this guy joining us. I just hit the button here. We're going to see what it sounds like. It might be entertaining. It might be inspiring. It might be boring. I don't know. But the reality is it just might get us going. Is the sound louder and louder?
I've been waiting for you to come up with a great theme music for me, Keith, like a great entrance song.
Well, I you know what? I've been thinking about, I got to get you some entry music. So here's our entry tune right now, pal. Whoa, it's time for the man of the hour. It's time for Mind Fuel with AJ Zeglen. Today's topic, nation. Ooh, baby. It's all about mastering, beating that inner critic. Yeah, you know you have it. You're laying there right now going, fuck, I'm not really good. I might have syndrome. You feel bad about yourself. We're going to talk about how to quiet that negative voice and replace it with one that builds you up and gets you rolling. AJ, woo, baby, here's a build-up for you. Welcome back to the show, pal.
That's what this music sounds like.
What's going on, brother? Good to have you here, pal.
Great to be here again. It's always love seeing you guys.
Awesome. So AJ, we all have that voice in our head. We all do. We've started this show to help guys get out of the bed in the morning and get the voice out of the head. AJ, the one that voice that tells us that we're not good enough, or that we're not going to achieve something, or that we're going to fail. We're on our path to fail. I'm about to go to the gym and I know I'm not going to hit that squat. I'm about to go to the gym today. I'm about to go into a business meeting and I know I'm going to fail in my presentation. I'm sitting in my truck right now. I'm scared to go into my sales meeting. AJ, the key to mastering your inner critic is awareness. Let's dig into that, my friend.
Yeah, I would say first to start is, like most things in life, it's about balance, right? So like John was just sharing with his lifestyle tip there, I do want to feel in a lot of scenarios or situations, maybe just a little bit of discomfort, because that means that I am right on the edge of pushing myself into something new, somewhere I haven't been before. And that's where my growth lies, my growth opportunity, right? So a little bit is good. Do I want to just completely doubt every aspect of my makeup and my being? No, that's not going to be helpful for me. It's about finding that balance. It's about finding that evidence or creating that evidence through action that we are who we say we are, and then looking for that next step that takes us slightly right to the edge of that comfort zone, knowing that when we take it, we've been through hard things before, we're going to make it through it again. And through that process, we're going to continue to grow and evolve and become better.
So AJ, let's keep the momentum going here. There's somebody listening right now and they're struggling or they're wondering with how to take the first step. Yeah. AJ, what's the first step someone can take right now to start silencing that voice and building that confidence that person is so desiring?
So it's two parts. One, remember that you are not, your thoughts are just simply something that happens to you. There's something that you experience, right? And then take action. Just get up, stand up, walk, reach out, grab whatever it is. You have to take action. I'm going to sound like a broken record here, probably over the weeks and weeks, because numerous times we come back to that whole idea of just going. Just don't wait. There's never a good time to start. There's never a right time to start. There's never a perfect time. Just start. Your thoughts and your feelings and everything, they'll catch up with you later, right? You're not your thoughts, and then your feelings are going to be the last thing to change, right? You're going to start that action. You're going to start that process first. And then as you start building that evidence for yourself that you're doing these things, that you have acted on it and you're moving in that direction, then your feelings are going to change after. You're going to start feeling a different way about yourself, seeing yourself in a different light.
But I think, so I'm looking at John and Marty nodding there. I think it's, and AJ, you know, we've known each other for years now.
Yeah.
We as a human need to have a pivotal moment though, for us to step forward though, don't we? Something essentially has to happen for us to then be knocked down, wake up and find that redemption and beat that inner critic, right? Like we can think, but in many ways, something has to happen. Johnny, I'm coming to you. I see you leaning in here. But Marty, like for you, it was that basketball player coming into the gym. And it's like, for me, there was a lot of things. Christina, there's a lot of things, but something had to happen. AJ, Johnny, you see you leaning into this.
We live in a world that's filled with this shit. I love what AJ's saying about evidence-based. It can be as simple as you go outside when it's pouring rain and you get fucking drenched. You realize that next time you need an umbrella and you go out with an umbrella. Next time, like, oh shit, I didn't. Look at the benefits here. There's your evidence. Next time you're going to get an umbrella again. So what, brother, just so when you say I sound like a broken record, please just keep doing that shit, because you're talking about the stuff just like taking an umbrella outside. When you take that first step, lift your arm is what people need to actually get moving and create that evidence. God, I can actually drink that glass of water out of the bed. Oh, I'm having a hard time with that, so I better put the water in my bathroom before I go to bed. Whatever it is, that little bit of action, it creates that evidence that yes, you can, and you just keep stacking it up. Just like taking an umbrella outside when it's pouring rain. People just need to understand that we learn all these lessons in life. This is a lesson we need to learn. It's just on such a small scale, most people never get exposed to. But once you learn this lesson, it's just like wiping your ass after you take a dump. You don't wipe your ass, you're going to be pretty nasty. You're not going to want to have that happen again. You know, you feel unmotivated and you realize all I got to do is take a little same damn thing. So I love the evidence-based talk, because once people get a grasp on that, I think it's tangible. I think that's when something's tangible, people understand it much more. So that's good shit, brother.
Marty?
That's good shit. I think you could have used a different analogy, John, but that was good shit. I like what you said.
Well, see, when you tell a story that's a little crazy, it's going to create some sort of an emotion, and they'll remember because of the emotion. Whether it's a funny emotion, a sad, whatever the emotion is, push that emotional button so they'll remember.
That's it. Marty, we need to get a bidet button so we can hit the toilet when Johnny.
There we go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Zeglen.
Real quick, I did want to add something, though. Another thing, too, about taking action. You're not going to hear this from Johnny. You're not going to hear this from Keith. You're definitely not going to hear this from AJ, all right? But you're going to hear it from me, all right? You got to lie to yourself sometimes. Now, I know you're thinking, what the fuck is Chris talking about? Let me explain. Now, sometimes you might have made a stupid decision, right? You might actually be a loser, right? You might actually not be good at decision making. But sometimes you got to lie yourself out of it to take actionable steps to reverse whatever you did. So you might have to, am I better than this person? Yeah, I'm better. The person might be better than you. But that lie, that delusion might actually be the kickstart to you studying for the certification, applying to the new job, getting in the gym and working out, or doing whatever you need to do. So sometimes you got to be a little bit delusional. That's also a step that I take, or that has helped me in the past, take action and get things going.
Brother, I got to back you up on that, because you just have a different way of telling your story. I make the joke all the time when I was a fat little dumb son of a bitch. I was just dumb enough to believe I could do it. Was that belief a lie? Possibly. But at the time, it didn't make a difference. That's what I believed. I felt I could do it. Was it? Yeah. I didn't know if I could do it, but I believed. And so you're saying actually lie to yourself to a certain extent when you have some massive belief. Call it a lie, call it what you will, but what you got to do to believe, and as long as you believe, you can achieve.
AJ, I got a question for you. What role does self-compassion play in this for us as a human? Again, clients come to you, they're stuck, AJ, and they're looking for help. They're struggling to get out of bed in the morning. They've had a loss. They're going through some resilience, redemptions perhaps around the corner. What's the role does self-compassion play, AJ, in this process? Again, somebody's listening right now and they're struggling. What are you saying to that human right now, AJ?
Yeah, when we're showing ourselves compassion, we are more likely to show other people empathy or compassion than we are before we do it to ourselves. So how do we reframe that in a way that we can perceive it or see it in a similar light? I always like to use the saying, this is not my saying, by the way, but it's treat yourself like you're someone you're responsible for taking care of, right? So if I look at AJ and I remove myself, I reframe it. So I remove myself from the situation. So I'm outside my body looking and I'm like, hey, there's that guy. I'm responsible for taking care of that guy. What things would I do to take care of him? Just like I'm responsible for taking care of my son, my daughter, my wife. And then that's how we can start to show ourselves compassion, right? Because when you see yourself as almost like a third party, a different person, and you're like, I see you, I'm responsible for taking care of you. These are the things that I have to do that. And that kind of perception can help us take action.
That is so good. I tell my clients, I said, look, there's you, I'm talking to you, you're talking to me. That's in your head. Then there's your body. Your body is your pet. What's your dog's name? You're going to call your body your dog's name because you take better care of your dog than you do your body. So as soon as they start looking at their body as a pet, everything fucking changes. I said, listen, you make your pet go all day without eating. He's hungry. You'd starve him. No, I'd never do that. I said, perfect. Then stop doing it yourself.
Yeah. Hey, listen, nation, if today's Mind Fuel resonated with you, I invite you to drop a comment below. Tell us how you plan to start mastering your inner critic. And listen to me. I don't want you to feel alone in this. We do this morning show Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Our comments are open. If you're stuck and you're looking to get started, start right now. And come back and visit us in the morning. Drop a comment in the feed and say, hey, Keith, hey, Marty, hey, John, I went for a walk yesterday. Good time. When I started going for a walk 6 or 7 weeks ago and still does it every single day. So think of us as that free accountability partner that helps you beat that inner critic, that helps you invite self-compassion into your life. And listen, if you're looking to speak to somebody or hear from somebody who does this for a living, AJ joins us Tuesdays and Thursdays, but he's available all the time. So if you got questions for AJ, go meet with him over on LinkedIn, Instagram, come knock on our door in the lab. AJ's got insights and advice to help you guys get going, beat that inner critic, find some self-compassion, and get your ass rolling. AJ, brother, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, as always, thanks for having me. I'll add one quick little thing in too is I love these conversations because it also helps when we talk about it, we realize that we're not the only ones that feel that way.
Yes.
So we could be very harsh on ourselves and have that imposter syndrome. They've done social studies and research on this. They've taken a room full of Harvard grads from their business school and put them all in a room together and asked them, I'm really shortening the study here, and basically asked them like, who thinks they deserve to be in this room? And it was a kind of intro to business thing. And like over 80% of them felt that they didn't deserve to be there. They just graduated out of a top tier business program in college and almost no one thought they deserved to be there. So it's a common thing that we all feel and that all work through. And so you're not alone in it, right? If you're feeling it, if you're doubting yourself, cool, we all are. So just take action and just keep working, build that evidence that you're able to get through those challenges and you just become more resilient. And you're able to do it more and more frequently with a higher level of confidence in the future.
Yes. AJ, we got a good conversation coming up for Reloaded. If you want to hang around, we're talking about the psychology of being right or wrong. I got a big dialogue coming up. If you can hang around, if you want to stick around for that.
You know what? I do love the offer. I'm a busy guy in the gym today, though, again. And I'm sure you guys can appreciate being in the gym. So
go handle your business, man.
I got to dip out.
Go get it, baby.
For those of you that don't know, not only does AJ take care of humans' minds, AJ also trains athletes and other human beings here in Winnipeg, Manitoba at an exceptional facility called Focus Fitness. So AJ, thanks for joining us, brother. We will see you on Tuesday next week, but let's chat later today. Okay, pal?
I love it. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Oh, Jimmy, Marty, Johnny, listen.
Twitch. Give it a twitch, baby.
When I post-produce this show, I love it, man, because it just gets me jacked with the music and everything. Coach Flynn, the personal brand bike coming up, and then after that, Morning Loop Reloaded, second hour of the show coming up. Good to see you. Week 8. Get at it, Coach.